we're seeing this now, even now, come to pass. I mean, here's an actual photo of an actual implant. This was implanted in a guy in Canada. By the way, the FDA has approved microchip implants in humans to store medical data. This particular implant is so that the user does not have to enter in his username or his password. Because see, his forehand is over the mouse. So the mouse can read via the infrared technology right into the chip and identify, so he can go online and buy and sell. How convenient! 2,000 years ago, John is describing something that even now we have the technology to do. I mean, it seemed 25 years ago, this was not really, it was hard to kind of get your mind. And there was, speculation abounding as to what's the mark of the beast. Ronald Reagan's the Antichrist. Barney is the Antichrist. And they'd put, the 666 into the name. No, stop it. 25 years ago, even 20 years ago, this seemed highly, unlikely and didn't really seem possible. But today it's not only possible, it's probable. Do you realize that it's not now even less than 6 months, everything's obsolete? I don't want to discourage you, especially those of you who are embarking on a college education. Bless you, and I think that's great for you. But the fact of the matter is that if you're going to a 4-year college to get a degree, the information that you'll be taught in year 3, in year 1 and 2 will be obsolete by year 3. Oof, sorry. Some of you are thinking about them student loans. But it's true. Daniel's prophecy was that in the last days, knowledge would be increased. And are we not seeing that? That the technology that they have today, it is mind-boggling. I love technology. That might come as a surprise to you, but I love PowerPoint. I love my little, smartphone. Smarter than me. I hate that, but I just like little gadgets, the iPods. I mean, who would have thunk? I come from the day, and I'm sure many of you can relate, where you used to have to get this cassette tape player. Now, for you young people, a cassette is a plastic device. It's like a cartridge. It came after 8-track. I won't even go there with 8 tracks, but then it's CDs, and then it's, DVDs, and now it's MP3s. And even I have this little iPod, and I can fit thousands of Bible teachings and sermons on it. It is amazing to me. I would have never thought 15 years ago that could even be possible. I have several translations of the Bible on my phone. It's crazy. This laptop has got more information on it than I can even access. It's just crazy, the technology. So here's John describing for us in the revelation to him, in the dictation to him by the Lord himself, who told him to write those things which will have taken place, are taking place, and will take place yet future. And here we are in the future, and the future is now, almost 2,000 years later. The technology is in place, and all the Antichrist has to do is flick the switch. And that begins the 7-year tribulation. Now, some of you are thinking, wow, it's kind of heavy. It's kind of scary. Well, what are you going to do? I mean, if this is scary to you, what are you going to do? Go hide in a cave somewhere? No. If this is terrifying to you, it would probably indicate that you're not ready for him and his return for you. And you can get ready so that you are ready when he comes. And I believe he's coming very soon. I believe he's even at the door. See, there's a dynamic here because what's happening with Bible prophecy is that it's happening very rapidly. It's happening very quickly. Throughout the New Testament, both the Apostle Paul and even Jesus himself liken Bible prophecy and its fulfillment to a woman in labor, to labor pains, which means that it comes with greater frequency and greater intensity, and we're seeing that. You know, I started studying Bible prophecy back in the early 90s. Here we are almost 20 years later. Is that 20 years? Oh, that's a long time ago. I'm getting so old. Lord, come quickly. And even then, when I was studying Bible prophecy, I had no idea that I would be here in the year 2009 describing, teaching Bible prophecy as already either A, being fulfilled or about to be fulfilled right before my very eyes. I mean, this is just, it is crazy to me. It is exciting to me. Now, if you're here and this is exciting to you as well, praise God. That's pretty good indication that you're ready for his return. Now, what do? You need to let other people know so they're ready too. I think we need to seize every opportunity that the Lord presents to us. You know, I don't think it's just me, but I think there are many who have many questions. Would you agree? I mean, they're looking for answers. I mean, this is scary stuff. I mean, when you start seeing some of the statistics and the job data, the unemployment, rate, I mean, it is bleak. It is bleak. It is black. It is dark. It is ugly, and it does not look good. And I think like never before, we have the opportunity before us to give to every man an answer of that hope that lies within us. This is very exciting. Now, I know I'm redundant when I quote one of my favorite verses. It's in Luke 21:28. It's what Jesus said and was what was recorded. He says, "And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh." Your redemption draweth nigh. I believe that the Lord could come for his church at any time. Now, I'm as ready for the Lord's return as if it were today as I would be if it's not another 10 years from now. However, I would suggest that there might be some here today who have some unfinished business with God and need to do business with him so that you are ready when the Lord returns. Perhaps you need to come back to him. Perhaps you've been distant from him. He would say to you today, come home. Come home because I'm coming soon. And I want you to be ready. There may be some who are holding on too tightly to this world, the things of this world. Not only do you have a grip on them, they have managed to get their grip on you. I think if anything, it's important for us in light of Bible prophecy and its fulfillment and what we see taking place with our economy. I think it's important and even incumbent again on us to make sure that we have a loose grip on this world and the things of this world.